I have worked with over 75 different auto styling shops, spent multiple six figures across several marketing platforms, and generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue. And in this video, I'm going to break down the top 5 marketing strategies for auto styling shops and how you can start them today. All right, number 5 is going to be referral partners. Now you can see here, it's not going to be the way that most people do them because most people do these partnerships wrong. I will hop into a little more about what that means in just a second. First, I want to cover what is a referral partner. So a referral partner is essentially just another business or person in your area who you can partner up with and give a percent of the jobs they bring you in exchange for bringing the job. Referral partners are extremely powerful for a few main reasons. Number 1 is going to be it's so much easier to close leads who've been referred to you because they already trust you. Someone else recommended you. Number 2 is that typically customers who have been referred are likely to stay with you longer and have a higher lifetime value. Super important to maximize your business's lifetime value if you want to make as much profit as possible. You can also, in addition to these two things, gain access to another business's entire customer base that they've spent years building. Then you go partner up with them and you tap into that whole network in a matter of days. However, you cannot give someone a tiny bonus and expect them to send you tons of customers. It needs to be worth it for them. So I typically like to structure these as a flat fee. Typically, you should aim to keep the fee anywhere from 15 to 30% of the job. So if I'm doing window tint, finding a referral partner, I'm going to be offering anywhere from $50 to $100 as my referral bonus, assuming that the average job is around $350, which I have found to be pretty typical. Ceramic coating, if our average job is around $1,500, again, pretty typical. Then the referral fee, we'd be looking to send around $225 to $450. Now, this probably seems like a lot to many of you, and that is the entire point. If it's not a lot, why would the business owner risk the trust they have with your customers on you? It needs to be worth it for both sides. And at the end of the day, if you're keeping 70% of the job, that's still probably around what you're going to be at from other marketing strategies. So, you know referral partners are good. You know they're going to help your business, but how do you find them? Well, there's 3 main ways. First one is cold call. Second one is cold email. And third one is cold DM. These are the 3 main ways. Of course, there's dozens of other small ways to get them, but this is what you should start with. Now, it's also worth noting the goal here should be to partner up with as many people as possible. Out of every 10 people that you partner up with, 1 or 2 is probably going to actually give you referrals, actually be useful to the business. So it's not really a quality game, it's more of a numbers game and getting a lot of people in. Some people will agree to it, seem super excited up front, and then send nothing down the line. So you should partner up with everyone who you possibly can. All right, number 4, this is going to be a lot more controllable and a lot more scalable down the line, and that's going to be Google ads. Google search ads are the ads that you see at the top of your screen anytime you look something up. So you look up iPhone, you're going to see ads for that. You look up ceramic coating, window tint, you're going to see ads for that. With these, you're paying every time that someone clicks your ad and visits your landing page. It's called a pay-per-click system. Google ads are great because the lead quality is extremely high. They're extremely controllable, so you can put a dollar in, consistently get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, depending on how good you are, back out. Also allows for a lot of testing. You can go with different keywords, landing pages, headlines, find out what works, and again, scale that up. Now, if you want to run highly profitable Google ads, here are a few things that you need to nail. Number 1 is going to be your keywords. Show your ad at the right times. You need enough search volume, preferably low competition, and you need a low enough cost per click, in addition to high relevance and intent. The big thing with your keywords is lots of volume, lots of searches every month, relatively low competition, good forecast on the cost per click, and then high relevance or intent, meaning, maybe you could get a super cheap click on some random term that is not relevant at all. Maybe, for example, like $99 window tint. You don't want to be getting clicks on that. So you want to find something where you're bidding on quality search terms, like highest quality window tint near me, best window tint shop near me, that type of deal, even if it costs a bit more. But again, there is going to be a balance there. Now, the actual ad is going to be the second thing that you need to nail. You need a way to convert the ad into clicks. So you need relevant headlines that catch attention, and these should be related to those keywords. You want to match up what people are searching with what your website tells them they're going to get. You also need solid descriptions that are going to help build trust and give social proof to the potential clickers. And you're going to need to include the right assets in order to optimize the ad. And then finally, you are going to need, real quick, actually, just to touch on assets. An asset would be like a site link, the business logo, images, discounts, phone number, anything like that are smaller factors of the ad, but still super important to get the best performance. Then the third major bucket is going to be your landing page. You need a fast site loading speed. This is for obvious reasons. If someone has to sit there for 10 seconds while your site loads, guess what? They're not going to wait. You need a solid headline. The headline needs to match up with the ad search term and then also the ad headline. So you don't want to have a headline of, for example, you don't want to have $299 starting price for window tint as your ad headline, and then you don't want to have, $150 front two windows as your site headline. Everything needs to match up and be congruent. Now that was an extreme example, but the idea applies to smaller variables as well. You're also going to want to have a lot of case studies and testimonials on your page to show people what you're about, what your quality is like, and show them social proof. People love to see what you've done before, so show that to them. If you nail each of these three things, your Google Ads will bring you extremely high quality leads on a consistent basis and be extremely scalable. So the third mechanism, the third strategy is going to be Facebook ads. Now keep in mind this is worst to best. So just to recap, we've got referral partners as number 5, then Google ads, and now we're on to Facebook. Facebook ads are the ads you see on Facebook and Instagram when you're going through your feed. With these, you're paying every time someone views your ad. It's called pay-per-view. Facebook ads are good because they get extremely low lead cost. You get results in the first 24 hours, and they're very controllable and allow for a ton of testing, just like Google ads. If you want to run extremely profitable Facebook ads, just like Google, you're going to need to nail 3 things, but they're going to be a little bit different. So first thing is your targeting. You need to show the ad to the right people who have a high income, people who are interested in your service, and people who are ready to buy. These 3 things are crucial. You could have the best ad in the world, the best sales process in the world, but if you're showing it to people who don't care at all about what you have, who are low income and who aren't ready to buy, guess what? Nobody is gonna buy. Second thing is gonna be the creative and offer. You need a video to convert the people who see the lead or who see the video into leads. You need to have a really good offer to advertise. So this cannot just be, it can be like just a discount, something like that. It's pretty basic. What I would recommend is using the value framework from Alex Hormozy and putting together something that hits all 4 of his criteria. You're going to do a lot better, and I'll link a image of that framework below, so you can check that out if you want. There's also going to be a full guide on exactly how to structure your Facebook campaigns, and you can also book a call with me if you want my team to implement all this for you. Back to the video. Really good offer is huge. Your cost per lead is going to be heavily dependent on what the offer is. You're also going to need in the video an extremely good hook and compelling ad copy. All of these are slightly obvious, don't need to explain too much. If you don't have a good hook, people won't watch the ad. If you don't have compelling copy, they're not going to click and become a lead. Now, lead forms on Facebook sites are not going to be a huge issue. You can typically just use an instant form and get away just fine with that, which is why that's replaced in this with sales process. Because with Facebook, you need to contact leads within 5 minutes and preferred within 60 seconds. There is a 391% increase in conversion rate. Nothing else, not changing the sales script, not doing any other small changes, just with calling the lead within 60 seconds, 391% increase in conversion rate. That means you're going to get a 4x in your business doing nothing except for calling your leads a little quicker. You're also going to need a well-structured sales framework or script. You cannot just give someone the price from a Facebook ad and expect them to move forward. It's just not how things work. And then finally, you're going to need an automated nurture and follow-up sequence. Build trust with the leads and also convert down the line after you've given out a quote. The second, and probably something that everybody should be starting today, is organic content. Organic content is free content posted on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, etc. There's so many platforms. Typically, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram are going to be the top platforms to post on. Organic content is one of the most powerful marketing tools when done right for a few reasons. It's free. You have the ability to go viral, and you are going to build a ton of trust with leads when they spend 10, 20, 30 minutes watching long-form YouTube videos of you explaining concepts and giving value. When making content, there are a few huge things that you need to do if you want to find success. Organic content, while it is more valuable than paid ads because of the virality factor, it is way more difficult to make quality content than quality ads over a long time span. So you need to make sure you're extremely consistent. It's very rare to blow up in your first few months, and you're probably going to need to consistently post for years to gain the traction that you want. However, you're going to look back 2-3 years from now, and if you're still in the same spot, you still don't have a brand, you're going to wish that you started. So the sooner you start, the better. Now, you need to also make content that people actually want to watch. The biggest issue that most shops make is they have boring content that nobody wants to watch. To be honest, nobody really cares about the before and after of the Toyota Tundra from 1999 that you did last week. What they would care about is educational content or entertaining content. So create a story behind the job that you did on that same 1999 Tundra. How you transform the paint, make it compelling. You can do a series in the office, series in the shop of you and your coworkers, something along those lines. Nobody on social media, like I just said, cares about the before and afters. Make the content educational or entertaining and make it something people want to watch. Most of your energy needs to go to the hook. In short form videos, you have about 1 to 3 seconds that's going to be more important than the rest of the video, because if you don't catch the viewer's attention, they're not going to keep watching. In long form videos, this is going to be 5 to 15 seconds, where if you don't catch their attention, they will not keep watching. This part needs to be perfect, like I just said, because you will dump so much time into the back half of the video and nobody will watch if you don't have a good hook. Now, the fourth thing is create systems to consistently post quality content and never run out of ideas. With the proper systems in place, without proper systems in place, it's very tricky to consistently post content. But with the right systems, you can spend 2 to 5 hours per week on content and actually make stuff that people enjoy. If you do want a full guide on exactly how to consistently post quality content, completely free link in the description. Click on that and download that for yourself. Content is one of the biggest assets, like I've covered already, that you can do for your business long term. If you post quality content that people watch, they're going to trust you, they're going to know you, and they're going to like you. You're going to build a brand. And having that brand will allow you to charge more money, get leads for less, and close more of the leads you do get. If you do nothing else that I've covered or that I do cover today, except start posting quality content, this video will already have been worth it for you. But we are about to get into the biggest marketing strategy for shops that is going to give you the highest return. It's the easiest to do, and let's hop in. Google Business Profile. Having a Google Business Profile with hundreds or thousands of reviews is the #1 marketing asset that currently any business can ever have. Most times when people search for a service, they go straight to the Google Business Profiles, look for the top ranked profiles, and find the ones with the most reviews that are highest quality. If you're ranked as a top profile, you've got thousands of reviews, you are going to get so much business off of that alone, and people are already going to have high trust with you because they've seen so many other people have a good experience using your service. This is, like content, going to allow you to charge more money, close more leads, and get leads for less cost. The biggest thing to do in order to become a top-ranking business are get as many reviews as possible, pretty obvious. Reply to the reviews, this one is less obvious, as soon as you can. A huge factor of your ranking in your business is not necessarily do you reply to the reviews, but how quick do you reply to the reviews. I would recommend using an AI bot to reply. If you want to learn how that works, book a call with me. We'll go over that. It's part of our funnel. And post regular updates on the profile. So you can see, like on the bottom of the profile, the updates businesses do. Make sure to regularly post those and also optimize included keywords. Now, those are some of the most important things to do for ranking your business profile, which right now is the #1 way to get more customers in your auto styling shop once it's built up. There is, however, one big issue with the top 2 things on this list. They take time to start working. You need customers to start the flywheel of content. You need customers to show in the content. You need customers to review you on Google Business, to rank on it. So if you do need to quickly get customers, you're going to need to run some type of ads. Facebook ads are going to be the quickest, easiest way to start getting customers in. And if you want a full guide on how to set up that campaign, There's a free link in the description below. Get that, subscribe, and if you do want to book a call with my team for us to build out our entire funnel in your business, you can book a call with me in the description, and I will see you in the next one.